Good afternoon, Dallas Fort Worth. I'm Darnell Ballard, and we have a very, very special guest. And y'all just don't know. I've been planning this interview for almost a year. We have Stephanie, and I hope I'm not messing up her last name. Boardingham with us, live with us right now. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Did I mess up your last name?
A little bit. Boardingham.
Uh-uh. Hey, I'm very well known for doing that too. But I tell you what, thank you so much for joining us here at Channel 49 News Break. And we have a lot of people that tune into us from all over the Dallas Fort Worth and across the country that are tuning into us right now. So first of all, I want you to give us some background of who you are. I know who you are, but the readers out there.
Sure. I'm Stephanie Boardingham. I'm the mayor of the city of Forest Hill. I have lived in Forest Hill for a little over 20 years. I'm a business owner, my husband and I, in Forest Hill,
Okay.
and I've held several positions here.
Wow, wow. So I gotta ask you this because I know you've been the mayor for 2 years and 2 months now. For you, have you always wanted to be in politics?
No,
Uh-oh. Tell
no.
me.
I did not. It was a career that was brought to me over time. And
Okay.
I'm thankful, very grateful for the position that I can help change for the better other people's lives and not they have to go through what I did.
Wow, that's amazing. We got to talk about this because you guys definitely been making news a lot, especially lately with the new police chief that's coming to
Yes.
your police station. Let's talk about that.
Sure. Yes, we have Hernandez, and
Hmm.
he was sworn in last Wednesday, and I'm really looking forward to what he has to offer the community.
So tell the readers out there about what happened with the last sheep that y'all had, because it was a
I
big
can't,
controversial about that.
yeah, unfortunately, I'm not able to talk about that
Okay,
right
okay,
now.
that's okay. I definitely can understand that. So tell the Dallas Fort Worth area the plans for Forest Hill, because Forest Hill, you guys have been doing a lot of different stuff in the past year, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I think you have been the best mayor that they have had.
Well, thank you so much. And I appreciate that because that was the goal. That's the goal, is to be the solution.
Uh
And the
huh.
solution is to each of the problems we have. We have a lot of growth going on. We have the new 820/20 reconstruction. We got a new service road. We're getting new sidewalks. We're working on the Wichita Street expansion that's going to provide sidewalks and traffic signalization. We have sidewalks. We have a grant. We have a huge grant right now that we have out to bring new sidewalks to Forest Hill Circle, for digital water meters, for changing out all of our street lights into LED lights. So we have a lot of projects. And we just did a new park, Hanger Park, off of
Okay.
Oak Timber. We put
Wow.
a fitness court there. It's got a sidewalk around it, and there's some more amenities coming. So we're really moving. We're moving Forest forward.
We're looking at how many, give us an estimate, what, 33,000 plus people live out there in that city?
No, I think we're at like 13,888.
Okay, yeah, okay, you're right, you're right, you're
We're a
right.
smaller city.
You did.
We're four squared miles.
Okay, wow. So, what else would you like to see that you have not had a chance to do that you would like to see happen?
I would love we have 82 acres and it's right
Mhm.
on the freeway. I would love to see that to be developed. We need a grocery store on our south side of the city. We have one on the north side, but it
Okay,
would be wonderful to have a nice grocery store for our community on the south side. We're working very diligently. We have staff working on that. We hired a company that is
okay.
also helping us market that as well.
What is the resident saying?
Grocery store.
Okay, I
um,
mean, go ahead.
I think the main consensus is they would like to have a grocery store on the south side. Other than that, we are trying to tackle the issues, or we have tackled. We have some flooding issues in Forest Hill as well that
Hmm.
we are about to get an update on that. So
Okay,
hopefully that will give us the opportunity to correct those issues that have been long going. But I think overall, I get good feedback. I get really good feedback, good compliments. Other than the need for a second grocery store, which is
Okay.
on the way. It's going to be on the way. I can see it coming. We're
So
doing really good.
that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Let's also talk about this. You got Commissioner Roy Brooks who's getting ready to leave, and you have what's his name that's getting ready that's trying to take his place. What do you?
There's
How
actually
do you?
there's two
Oh,
gentlemen. There's two gentlemen vying for that position.
okay. So do you think that whatever happened is going to impact Boris here? Let's talk about that.
Roy Charles Brooks has been very instrumental to the growth of Forest Hill. He was a resident of Forest Hill for many years. He served on the Forest Hill City Council. He was very passionate about making sure that some of the needs that we needed, he helped us, which the Wichita Street Widening Project was a grant offered through his office to
Okay.
widen that street and put a sidewalk there for safety and streetlights. So the hope is, whichever gentleman wins that position, the hope is that they would still have that same heart to
Hmm.
want to see Forest Hill grow because we're so small. A lot of times we're left out of bigger projects. But
Hmm.
I've noticed that we have been very included in those projects with Mr. Brooks.
Let's talk about this too, because we know right now, especially in the Fort Worth, Tarrant County area, crime is a pretty big deal. What is the crime rate in your city, and how are you guys dealing with that?
We don't, our crime rate is not high in Forest Hill. I believe it's
Mhm.
because we're small. Our crime rate is not high, but that's why we have our new chief. And I
Uh,
believe him with the captains and our current officers that they have done a very good job prior of working with those issues. But I believe with the new chief, there's going to be some changes that happen, and
mhm.
hopefully our crime rate will be zero.
Good, good. I wish we can do the same thing in Fort Worth.
Right? It's just much
But
bigger.
right, right, very, very big. What about the jobs in that area? Are y'all looking to bring more job development in that area, and maybe bring some programs there for the youth?
So jobs, there are jobs, but again, the idea is to develop that 82 acres, and
Okay.
that would offer tons of jobs. We did this regime. We got public transportation back to Forest Hill by the way of the zip zone, and that's very instrumental when you are trying to get big developments and
Mhm.
shopping centers and grocery stores to come to the community. They would like to see this beautiful traffic that goes up and down, even though we might not like the traffic on I-20, but that's something that the developers look at as well as they also look at the transportation that could bring people other than just their own vehicles. So we're hoping for the youth. That is my heart, and I'm very glad that you asked that question about our youth. We have really worked a lot on bringing programs to our youth. We just
Mhm.
received through Congressman Mark Vesey's office. We
Okay.
just received an $850,000 grant to
Wow.
revitalize our senior activity center and
Hmm.
turn it into a senior and youth activity center, which is right next door to our Forest Hill Public Library. That
Okay.
would give them access to partner with the youth. And so hopefully there'll be some programming in the near future for there. Right now, I'm working on a project with the council to do and partnering with OD White High School for the Mayor's Youth Advisory Council. Really excited about that. We have a few kinks right now that we're trying to work out, but the idea is to put a youth advisory council at OD Wyatt where they can give us
Wow.
the voice of the students and we can
Mhm.
kind of hear what they want from their level, which is imperative to create leaders that will take over our positions one day.
I'm loving it. I'm just loving everything you guys are doing. Also, your husband, he's on the city council too, right?
He is Timmy Boardingham.
Okay, okay. Wow. So what is it? What's going on with him too? Is he doing a lot
Um,
for the
oh
city
yeah.
council?
Oh yeah, he decided to run for city council because he felt like it was something about, and he really loves community development. That's something that's really important to him. Traffic, community development. So it's really good when you get people elected to the council that actually have specialties and things that they can bring to the table, that you're not just a group of people sitting there with ideas, but you have expertise. We have expertise in different areas on our
Right.
council now, that if everybody, we at least we have someone to go to and say, what's the best solution for this? And then let's put our heads together.
And you getting ready to come up for election next year. Let's talk about that. And I am just ready to push you and really promote you. We at Channel 49 News Break definitely want to get behind you when you get ready for election next year.
I appreciate that. Yes, my 3 years would be served May 2025, and I do intend on running again. I have a few more years in me, and so a few more projects that I would like to see fulfilled.
And guess what, everybody? Y'all heard it first right here on Channel 49 Newsbreak. Am I right?
You're right.
Is there anything else that we didn't talk about that you want to bring up, like Opal Lee? Let's talk about that real quick.
Oh, yes. So we were planning a Juneteenth event, and our Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Carly Jones was overseeing that. But
Okay.
unfortunately, the idea that was put out there for the Juneteenth program, Miss Lee was extremely busy during that June and July time. So this coming Tuesday, not today, but this coming Tuesday, September 3rd at 6 o'clock, the city will be presenting the key to the city to Miss Opal Lee here at our council chambers.
Wow. Well,
Under the direction of our Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Carly.
yeah. Make sure y'all have some video of that so we can show it during our news break. How about that?
Sure, absolutely. It is a recorded meeting as well. So people can go to foresthilltx.org, and I want to watch live videos, and it will be aired live as well.
Okay. We're just gonna need just maybe a piece of it so we can kind of do a news story on it.
Absolutely.
Well, is there anything else you want to talk about real quick before we?
I'm just
did we cover everything?
I'm sorry.
Did we cover everything, all the basics?
There's a lot going on. I think we covered the basics. We're definitely about our youth. We're definitely excited about the programs that are going on, the street projects, the new lighting. We're upgrading the lights. We're revitalizing the parks. We're just trying to take it piece by piece. Things that we know need to be done with the flooding, and we're just trying to make the money that the city has, we're trying to make it spread where it actually affects, touches every part of our city. But I appreciate you having me on. I really appreciate that.
But I tell you what, this won't be your only time coming on. Now, it took us a year to get this interview. I'm gonna make sure that it doesn't take that long for the next one. So anything that you got going on, you can email it to us. You can email it by going to newstipnews@yahoo.com.
Okay, real quick, can I throw a plug out there? We have a Hispanic Heritage event coming up. We have our National Night Out. We have Kids Health and Holiday, which is our 3rd annual Kids Health and Holiday event at our Civic Center. All of that's posted on my Facebook page, Stephanie Boardingham for Mayor, as well as the city website at foresthilltx.org. But we have a lot of programming and a lot of partnerships happening in Forest Hill.
But I tell you what, thank you so much, Miss Boardingham. I finally got your name right. Miss Boardingham.
You did.
Well, thank you so much. And anytime you want to come on our podcast here on Channel 49 News Break, you are welcome to come. We have over 53,000 people from all over Dallas-Fort Worth. We'll see this.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you.
Yes, sir.